Hello and welcome back. In this lecture, we will create a method to make this class accessible from anywhere in our project by creating a static method which can be accessible without instantiation of a class, which means we can get the static method or variable without creating a class object. So below this protected variable, we need to create a protected static variable. So let's say protected static, and this static variable can be accessible without getting a class object. So here will be our variable name. So let's say instance. This will be our class variable which will return the class. And now to create a method to make this instance variable available outside the class. So below here we will create a public function, and this public function can be accessible from anywhere, and by adding the static keyword, this static keyword makes this function accessible without creating object. And this method will be instance. And now to check if this instance variable is not set, then we will set here. So let's say if self column. This is how we call the static variable or method in class, by using the self keyword. So after the self keyword, we need to call the instance variable, which is up here. Here's our instance variable. This will be triple equal to null. To check if this is not set, then we just set this variable. So let's say self double colon instance variable equal to new self. So this will make this instance variable the class. And now we to return this self instance. So let's say instance variable. So this will return the class. And now to test this out, so go to your index.php, and below here, first of all, we need to include our int file so we can access the database file. So let's say core int.php, which contains our classes. And now to call our database class statically. So let's say data with capital D double colon, and here will be your instant function name. So let's say instant function. And now we test this out. So go to your web browser, refresh the page. We didn't get any error, which means we successfully connected to our database. Let's add invalid database name into our config file. So go to your config.php and add invalid database name here inside the db_name constant. Now refresh the page. Now it's say unknown database name login1. Now replace the database name. Again refresh. So it's successfully connected to our database. In the next lecture, we'll create a method to make this PDO method accessible by this instant variable. So we will be creating a function, a proxy function to a native PDO methods. So see you in the next lecture.